Hello and welcome to Seoul here in South Korea. Today we're taking a local train. It's a train that goes past Suwon and it goes into Incheon, but I won't go that far. I will just go to Gangnam from here. Of course, the famous neighborhood known from Gangnam Style. To get on the train, we need to get into Cheongnyangni station. We need to get a ticket because I'm not sure I can use my metro card for this. And then we're gonna have to get on this local train. Now, from what I heard, this train only leaves about once every hour or so we kind of need to get on this one. It leaves in about 20 minutes, so we do have plenty of time. However, as I said, I don't have a ticket yet. And there we go, guys. I think we need to get on the yellow line, the Bundang line. There's a few more up there as well. But yeah, this is a pretty cool station. Has lockers, looks like a proper station for sure. There's also a mall, the Lotte department store and the Connect place that have entrances from here. There's a ticket machine. Luckily these machines have an English option. I have a Seoul card. It's the same card, so I can just top it up, which I won't do because I still have 6,901 on there. All right, we can probably just head through the barriers and get onto the train. Now, while the machine had an English option, unfortunately this does not. However, I do see a 1550 train, which is I think the one that I need. So yeah, it should be platform 1. Let's see. Let's swipe this card and see if it lets me on the train. I also don't know if the local trains have a first class. That would be pretty cool. I don't think they do though. But yeah, that's also a layout of the station, guys. Look at that. You can also press this button, which I won't do because that seems like a very bad idea. Well, that was pretty easy. However, it only took about 1,500 won from my card, which can't be right, surely. Huh. But then over here is my train, I think, at 1550 on platform 1, possibly. I don't know. Oh, yellow line is over there. I do have to say that this is my first time taking a train here in Korea. I haven't done that before. I've taken the metro before and I will review the public transport in a different video. However, this is a different ballpark. So let's see, this is the rail line. There is a vending machine, a very Japanese thing, but they're very popular here in Korea as well. This is what you can get here. Lots of Korean drinks, also some Pepsi, some coffee. Yeah, pretty nice. We're at Cheongnyangni station and we're going towards possibly Wangsimni. Let me check. Yes, that is the right direction, but we're going to Upjongnyang Road, I think so, which is at the very northern end of Gangnam, just by the river. So it's just 3 stations, but it's definitely going to be enough to check out this train. Apparently that's what it's gonna look like. We have some attendants over here that show how to open the doors if needed in the case of an emergency. But yeah, very nice station, not many people here. We still have about 15 minutes till the train, but I'm gonna catch you when it pulls in. And actually this train, not line 1 because that is the metro, but this train is also going to end in Incheon. So it's going through Suwon, which is also in kind of like not a suburb of Seoul, but a city just south of it. Has a pretty cool fortress. It's going towards Incheon where the airport is, the big airport. There's 2. Incheon, of course, the bigger of the 2. Now this is the timetable for this train and it doesn't even come every hour. Now there's one at 15:50, yeah, 3:50 p.m. There's also one at 4:54 p.m, so in an hour, but then it's gonna take like a good 2-3 hours for the next one to arrive. Yeah, 2 hours and 11 minutes, and on the weekends it's even more dire than that. So there's only about 6-9 trains per day on a weekday and 5 on a weekend, which is just not a lot. But then again, there's different options to get to where you want to go, so this isn't the only one. And there it is, guys, the local train here in Seoul. They'll take you to Suwon and then Incheon through Gangnam. Pretty empty, guys. That's really cool. So we can sit down. Oh, it's also air-con, which is absolutely amazing. Now the train did arrive 4 minutes before its intended departure, which is pretty good actually. so people can get on, people can sit in the air-conned environment, because it's not air-con outside and it's currently about 32 degrees, so it is really hot today. This is perfect. It's very, very good. I'm not going to talk too much because I don't want to disturb the people around me, even though it's pretty empty. As you can see, there's nobody immediately in front of me and also next to me. And there we go, guys, the door's closed. Also, I see a Wi-Fi route up there, which means there's probably Wi-Fi on this train. The handles are pretty cool because they are different lengths. So if you're shorter, you can hold one of these longer handles, and if you're taller, you can grab one of these shorter handles. There's a screen with an next station on top of there, and then there's also a display that tells you where this train will go. But yeah, we're going out the station now. Hopefully we're gonna see something on the side as well. There we go. Let's go to Gangnam, guys. Alright guys, we have arrived at a station I can barely pronounce, Gangnam. Okay, yeah, this is where we are. This is the yellow line. That was a pretty smooth ride. It was scenic in the beginning, but then we entered a tunnel because we had to basically cross a river, and I was all underwater in a tunnel. But yeah, this is what the train looks like. It is very busy now. Doors are closing. It was actually not that busy before, but I would say 1 or 2 stations in, it did become a lot busier. Actually, when we entered, that was the end station. It turned around, everybody got out. That's why there was nobody on the train anymore. Now let's get out of the station. I wonder how much it's going to be. Is it actually just 1,500, or are they going to charge me a bit more? Let's find out. Oh yeah, wow. That was indeed only like 1,500 something won, which is pretty insane. That was really cheap. That's like 90 cents. What? There's a pretty famous thing here called the Rodeo Street, which I would like to get out to. Also, there are some sculptures designed by the K-pop artists, something like that. I don't know, but it should be outside. So yeah, let's leave the station and let's see what this area has to offer. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gangnam-gu, the wealthiest neighborhood here in South Korea, probably, not just Seoul. We have an LV store right there and there's Prada. But we are heading to the other side of the road where I'm going to end this video of us going on a local train. I mean, I've done that, but now let's check out these sculptures that were designed by K-pop stars. At least that's what I heard. I see some already over there. Let's see if I know any acts. Probably not, but let's see. I'm not a big K-pop guy. And so it begins. This is the sculpture that's been designed by Super Junior band. We had a band called Minute back there as well. Let's see, I mean, I know like 4 bands I think here in Korea. I know, of course, BTS. I know New Jeans, I think that's one. Blackpink, 2 PM, I don't know. But yeah, there's various different ones. I have no idea. There's probably hundreds. FT Island. Okay, I will catch you guys when I find a statue of somebody I know. But look at this. This whole building, this whole 5-story building is a Dolce & Gabbana store, which is absolutely incredible. I've never seen a Dolce & Gabbana store that large. And the cars driving around here are also much nicer than the cars you find in other parts of Seoul. Yeah, that's because the people who work and live here are, of course, the elite of Korea. I may have heard of a girl's generation, I don't know, but Maybach has also a massive building right there. Look at that, guys. Absolutely incredible. Oh, EXO. Okay. I've heard of them. I've heard of EXO, so that's cool. That's one that I definitely know. And then this one, of course, doesn't need any introduction. But I don't think I'll find any other acts that I know. So with that, I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, please comment if you ever go on these trains, what do you think of them, and please subscribe, and I'm gonna see you all very, very soon in the next one here from South Korea. Bye for now.